The future of military aviation. Testing AI-controlled fighter jets. Friends, welcome to another episode. In this video, we'll discuss recent tests conducted by the United States Air Force with AI-controlled fighter jets and their plans to have a complete fleet of autonomous fighters by 2028. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to do so now and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates. On May 2nd, Frank Kendall, Secretary of the United States Air Force, embarked on the Vista, a highly modified F-16 fighter jet, to witness firsthand the autonomous flight of a fighter jet in coordination with another jet piloted by a human. The flight took place at Edwards Air Force Base and involved simulated combat maneuvers at nearly 900 kilometers per hour, with both jets just a few dozen meters apart. Despite being controlled by artificial intelligence, there was a pilot in the cockpit of the Vista F-16 who did not intervene during the test. After the flight, Secretary Kendall, visibly excited about the experience, stated that it would be a serious risk to national security for the United States not to master this technology. He added that the Air Force must have it by 2028, emphasizing the importance of ensuring a complete fleet of AI-controlled fighters. But what can this technology effectively do, and what impact will it have on future aerial combat? The test flight conducted in early May represents the culmination of a project spanning over 5 years, involving hundreds of computer-based combat simulations between humans and autonomous systems. In 2020, with the project more mature and advanced, 5 simulated combat encounters were conducted between humans and AI, with the artificial intelligence winning all 5. Sources within the Air Force reported that in some maneuvers, the AI showed signs of what they classified as bold creativity. This suggests that the robots in the simulation didn't limit themselves to decisions based solely on statistical data. Creativity is essential in aerial combat, where an experienced pilot, familiar with dogfight techniques, can anticipate the likely decisions and maneuvers of an enemy pilot based solely on rigid procedural manuals. However, in the case of the AI employed in the 2020 simulations, as they made creative decisions, they were able to defeat human pilots in all 5 simulated combats. Despite these victories in a simulated environment, a real flight test was essential, with the first real dogfight occurring in April of this year, also at Edwards Air Force Base, involving the same Vista F-16. According to DARPA and the United States Air Force, the simulated combat was a success, but the winner was not disclosed. The simulated tests conducted in 2020 and the real dogfight in April 2024 demonstrate that the technology is just one step away from being effectively implemented in combat fighters. However, this raises some important questions. Even in the moral realm, as in practice, it will be a machine hunting, shooting, and killing human pilots in combat. From a purely practical standpoint, operating AI-piloted fighters is advantageous for a country, as it eliminates the most expensive and complex element of a fighter, the human pilot. An experienced pilot can consume millions of dollars and many years of training, simulation, and instruction to be formed, a long and expensive investment that can be lost in an air crash or in just a second of inattention in aerial combat. It is comparatively much faster and cheaper to replace a fighter than a pilot. By eliminating the pilot, an air force can be more streamlined, achieving a much greater tactical response time. In combat, the possibilities are also broader, as instead of long months of instruction and formation for the consolidation of new knowledge or tactics, only the refinement of the algorithm and simulations are needed for the fighters to become better and deadlier. But there will always be that question. To what extent is it morally acceptable for a machine to have the ability to hunt and kill a human being in combat? As Secretary Kendall highlighted, the advantages that autonomous fighters offer are enormous, which is why he wants this technology to be applied in practice as quickly as possible. From the moment the first robot fighter takes off fully armed and programmed to hunt and kill enemy human pilots, humanity will open a door that can never be closed, ushering in an era with enormous potential for both good and evil.